This is a Ikea Nilserik Stool, which I would give 9 out of 10 as a working stool or a desk stool, because it's really comfy. I would describe it as a posture chair. Some people would describe it as an active chair, as it actively makes you go for the right posture. I've tried a few posture chairs before, but this is the only one that I found comfortable. When I say I've tried ones before, I mean one where you rest your knees. I found that really uncomfy. Maybe I was using it wrong. But this one is just so intuitive, natural. I think it naturally makes you tilt your hip forward slightly, almost like a ball on a fountain. Sort of makes you tilt your hip forward and you push your spine up, and even your neck, you're sort of pushing it up. And of course you can adjust the height, and then the rounded cushion, the way it is, it's got the right hardness and softness combination, and you sort of spread your weight out, and it's not all on your bones that the weight is, you're sort of getting spread into your thighs. It's everything about it's, I find, quite ingenious really. It's only about, I would say, about 4 kilograms. It's got this pneumatic stand that sort of gives you suspension as well. You know, it's bouncy. Only weighs about 4 kilograms, I would say, and it's adjustable. You move it up and down using two of those 3 buttons underneath. So usually what happens is, no matter where you're sitting, you'll always have 2 buttons close to adjust it. There's no tools needed to put it together. You could, once you know what you're doing, you could put it together in 3 or 4 minutes. When you get it first, maybe you'll take 5 or 10 to get your bearings. Even a granny could put this together. There's no tools other than just clips together. You can see the softness and hardness of the cushion, and it's sort of rounded as well, so it sort of lets you sort of put your weight on the thighs and stuff. I wouldn't recommend it for a kid, because they would probably be rocking all the time, because even the base has got a roundness to it, which gives it another sort of balance thing. It sort of, even just to fish it, which is good. But it's promoted as being for standing desks, which I support is. And the British site describes it as a standing sitting support. I think on the USA site it says stool, but I think you could just use it to sit down as well. It would make a good working stool, say at a desk, or even using keyboards or drums maybe even, and even a bar stool for leisure. I don't know if I would sit in it all the time as my chair, but you might once you get used to it, because posture chairs take a while to get used to, so I would maybe use it all the time once I get used to it. I've only sat in it, say, for about an hour, so everything about it's got a naturalness to it, so I would definitely recommend it. It's £35 in the UK, so it's not that cheap if you're taking a gamble. You can always try it in the store, but I'd say for most people they probably will like it. I've seen some bad reviews, but maybe they just didn't give it time to get used to. I've got 31-inch legs, so you can see how high up it goes. So I would recommend it. 9 out of 10. Ikea Nilserik Stool.